Hello, my friend. It is Aaron, here to guide you gently into sleep. Let your body become heavy. Let your thoughts drift like clouds. I will do the rest. I have a tale for you tonight. From a place where the world is vast and gentle, where every path leads somewhere safe, and every evening brings the promise of rest. Tonight, a story has been waiting for you. You are safe. You are held. In this quiet, everything can soften, just for now. Go ahead. Adjust your position. Settle your shoulders into the pillow. Feel the weight of your body on the mattress. Let that contact become warm and true. Even your breath feels slower, more gentle. Breathe in slowly. Hold for just a moment. And breathe out, letting everything go. Breathe in softly, letting it fill you. Hold. So still. And breathe out, releasing the last bit of tension. One more time. Breathe in, warm and steady. Hold for a breath. And breathe out, melting, sinking, dissolving. Now, start with your shoulders. Let them soften first. Let them drop, just a little. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest. Your face feels quiet and calm. Relax your hands. Let fingers grow heavy. Let wrists and forearms feel loose. Now your legs. Feel the heaviness pooling down through your thighs. Your calves settle. Your feet rest. Releasing. Dissolving. Notice any ambient sounds around you. Rain-like whispers. Soft hums. Faint echoes. You don't have to hold them. Let them fade into the background. Be still. Be quiet. And now, as your eyes grow heavy, let the story begin to carry you. Held in warm, soft, safe calm. Drifting and sinking. You settle into the worn sheepskin cloak, the softness enveloping you like a gentle hug. The worn leather of the carved wood bench creaks softly beneath your weight, a soothing sound that harmonizes with the patter of raindrops on the longhouse's wooden roof. The air is thick with the sweet, resinous smell of applewood burning low in the fire pit, its flames casting a warm, golden glow across the room. Your eyes adjust to the dim light, and you notice the intricate carvings on the rune-carved post that supports the smoke hole above. The soft, mellow light dancing across the wooden walls seems to awaken the scent of pine resin and tallow candles, which drifts from the room ahead, enticing you to explore further. A loaf of dark rye bread sits cooling on the window ledge, its crust split open in a long crack, releasing the faint aroma of freshly baked bread into the air. You breathe deeply, feeling the warmth of the fire and the coziness of the longhouse envelop you. The sound of the rain grows louder, its rhythmic beat calming your mind and quieting your thoughts. Your fingers loosen around the mug of steaming hot ale, and you raise it to your lips, feeling the warmth spread through your chilled fingers. The taste of the ale is rich and malty, with a hint of honey sweetness, and you savor each sip. As you sit, you become aware of the stillness of the night, the hushed murmurs of your companions as they settle in for the evening. The fire crackles softly, and the scent of wood smoke and damp earth mingles with the sound of the rain, creating a sense of security and snugness that you feel deep in your bones. Your eyelids begin to droop, heavy with the weight of the day's journey. The sounds of the village have grown distant now, and the only awareness you have is of the warmth, the light, and the comforting rhythms of the longhouse. You feel the pull of sleep drawing you in, like a gentle current carrying you downstream. Your breath slows, and your thoughts grow foggy, as the warmth and the calm envelop you, drawing you deeper into the peacefulness of the night. You stand at the edge of the village, your breath visible in the cold air, each exhale a small, fleeting cloud. The snow begins to fall, soft, languid flakes, drifting from the heavy, iron-gray sky. You watch them, mesmerized, as they settle on your sheepskin cloak, each one a tiny, delicate star melting upon contact. The scent of wood smoke fills your nostrils, the sweet, resinous aroma of applewood burning low in the village hearths. It mingles with the crisp, clean smell of falling snow, a comforting blend that speaks of warmth and shelter. You notice the sound of the village quieting down, one by one. The creak of green timber from the longhouse doors as they close, the receding murmur of voices, the soft thud of wooden shutters being secured for the night. Your boots crunch softly in the snow as you walk towards the village center. The light from the waylaw lamps casts a warm, flickering glow on the freshly fallen snow, turning the world into a dance of light and shadow. You run your fingers along the rune-carved posts of the longhouse, feeling the rough grooves under your fingertips, the wood smooth and heavy with age. Inside, the longhouse is a haven of warmth and comfort. The fire in the central hearth burns low, its orange flames casting long, dancing shadows on the carved wood benches. You feel the heat on your cheeks, the soft, languid embrace of the room wrapping around you like a cocoon. The sound of the fire crackles softly, a gentle rhythm that blends with the slow, steady breath of the sleeping village. You sit down on a sheepskin rug, the soft fur tickling your fingers as you reach for a mug of warm mead. The honeyed liquid slides down your throat, leaving a sweet, lingering taste. You notice the iron cauldron hanging over the fire, its contents bubbling gently, the smell of simmering stew filling the air. The world outside is quiet now, the snow falling steadily, the only sound the soft, receding crunch of footsteps in the distance. You feel your eyelids growing heavy, the warmth of the longhouse, and the gentle rhythm of the fire lulling you into a state of deep, languid relaxation. Your fingers loosen around the mug, the sounds of the village growing distant now. You lie down on the sheepskin rug, your body sinking into its soft, comforting embrace. The firelight dances across the ceiling, casting long, lazy shadows that seem to move in time with your breath. You feel your shoulders dropping, your jaw unclenching, the tiredness of the day dissolving like morning frost. The last thing you hear before drifting off to sleep is the soft, languid hiss of the snow falling outside, a gentle lullaby sung by the winter wind. The warmth of the longhouse, the softness of the sheepskin, the gentle rhythm of the fire, it all combines to create a perfect, peaceful moment, a sanctuary of comfort and tranquility. And as the snow continues to fall, you feel yourself melting into the soft, welcoming embrace of sleep, your breath slowing, your body relaxing, and the world outside fading away into a soft, dreamless night. You step into the longhouse, the warmth of the fire enveloping you like a soft blanket. The scent of pine resin and tallow candles drifts from the room ahead, mingling with the sweet, resinous smell of applewood burning low in the hearth. The flames dance across the walls, casting a golden glow on the rough-hewn wooden beams. You notice the texture of the sheepskin cloak draped over the back of a carved wood bench, its softness inviting you to rest. The air is heavy with the weight of wood smoke and the faint tang of salt from the night air. Your eyes adjust to the dim light, and you see the gentle curve of a clay mug on a wooden table, filled with a steaming porridge that seems to be calling to you. You watch the fire, the way the orange flames curl lazily around the log, the way the embers glow beneath in deep red and gold, the way the warmth drifts across your cheek in slow waves. And you feel your shoulders dropping, your jaw unclenching, the tiredness of the day dissolving like morning frost. The sound of rain pattering on the roof above is a soothing melody, a gentle rhythm that seems to lull the world into a peaceful slumber. You listen to the creak of the green timber, the soft groan of the wooden posts as they shift in the damp air. The fire crackles and spits, sending sparks flying up the longhouse's smoke hole, a reminder of the world outside, but one that's easily ignored in this warm, cozy space. You take a sip of the porridge, feeling the warmth spread through your chest. The comforting taste of oats and milk. The sweetness of honey that's been added to give it a hint of flavor. The flavors meld together on your tongue, a soothing balm for your weary soul. As you sit there, the world outside seems to be fading away. The sounds of the village growing distant. The stars twinkling in the night sky like diamonds scattered across the velvet expanse. You feel your eyelids growing heavy, your breathing slowing. The rhythm of the fire, the rain, and your own heartbeat lulling you into a peaceful slumber. Your fingers loosen around the mug, and it slips from your grasp, falling to the floor with a soft clink. You don't even notice, too caught up in the gentle drifting of your thoughts. The soft whisper of the wind through the longhouse's smoke hole. The creak of the wooden posts as they settle into their ancient rhythm. You step into the longhouse, the scent of pine resin and tallow candles drifting from the room ahead, carrying with it the whispers of the day's events. The air is heavy, with the sweet, smoky aroma of applewood burning low in the fire pit. You notice the soft glow of candles, casting a warm, golden light on the rough-hewn wooden benches and the intricate carvings on the rune-carved post. Your eyes adjust to the dim light, and you see the family gathered around the fire, their faces aglow with the soft, flickering light. The mother, her woolen cloak slung over the back of the bench, is stirring the contents of the iron cauldron, the aroma of simmering broth wafting up to greet you. The father, his sheepskin cloak spread out before him on the carved wood bench, is weaving a length of sturdy woolen yarn on his wooden loom. The soft creak of the green timber, a soothing accompaniment to the gentle patter of rain on the thatched roof. You notice the soft, melodic sound of the loom, the way the threads seem to weave themselves into a tapestry of comfort and peace. The slow, rhythmic motion of the shuttlecock is hypnotic, and you feel your breathing slow, your shoulders dropping, your jaw unclenching as you let the quiet of the longhouse envelop you. The fire crackles softly, sending sparks flying up the longhouse smoke hole, carrying with them the prayers and stories of the day. You taste the faint salt of night air on your tongue, and the warmth of the fire seeps into your bones, melting the fatigue of the journey. Your fingers loosen around the mug of steaming broth that has been placed in your hand, and you let your gaze wander around the room, taking in the quiet, peaceful scene. The family's laughter and conversation grow distant, and the only sound is the soft, soothing hum of the loom, the gentle patter of rain, and the crackle of the fire. You feel your eyelids growing heavy, your limbs sinking into the worn wooden bench, and your breath slowing to a languid pace. As the night wears on, the fire burns low, casting a warm, golden glow over the room. The family's voices fade into the distance, replaced by the soft, mournful hooting of an owl outside, its call echoing through the stillness of the night. You feel the weight of your eyelids growing heavier, the warmth of the fire and the comfort of the longhouse enveloping you in a sense of deep, peaceful rest. You sit beside the fire, the warmth of the flames embracing you like a gentle lover. The scent of pine resin and tallow candles drifts from the room ahead, mingling with the sweet, resinous smell of applewood burning low in the hearth. You notice the way the firelight dances across the walls, casting a golden glow on the rough-hewn wooden beams. The creak of the longhouse's wooden frame seems to whisper a soothing melody, a lullaby of settling wood and crackling flames. Your eyes follow the movement of the flames as they curl lazily around the log, the way the embers glow beneath in deep red and gold. The warmth drifts across your cheek in slow waves, and you feel your shoulders dropping, your jaw unclenching. The tiredness of the day dissolves like morning frost, leaving you cradled in the dark and warm comfort of the evening. You glance around the room, taking in the familiar sights and sounds of the family's longhouse. A loaf of dark rye bread sits cooling on the window ledge, its crust split open in a long crack. The air is thick with the smell of baking, and your stomach growls in anticipation of the meal to come. You notice the way the shadows cast by the firelight fall across the rough-hewn wooden table, the way the iron cauldron hangs suspended above the flames, its contents simmering in a rich, savory broth. The sound of the rain pattering against the roof above is a soothing background hum, a reminder of the world outside. But for now, you are safe and warm, wrapped in the comfort of the family's longhouse. You feel the weight of your eyelids growing heavy, the pull of sleep drawing you in like a gentle tide. Your fingers loosen around the mug, and the sounds of the village have grown distant now, muffled by the soft, whispering darkness. As you sit there, you feel the world slowing down, the pace of life growing more measured and peaceful. The fire crackles and spits, casting a warm, golden light across the room. You feel your breathing grow deeper, more relaxed, as the warmth and comfort of the evening envelop you like a soft, dark blanket. Your mind grows fathomless, drifting into the depths of sleep, held cradled in the dark and warm comfort of the night. You settle deeper into the worn sheepskin cloak, the softness enveloping you like a gentle cloud. The air is thick with the sweet, resinous smell of applewood burning low in the fire pit, the flames casting a warm, golden glow across the rough-hewn wooden planks of the longhouse floor. You notice the weight of your eyelids, heavy as anchors, dragging you down into the depths of a peaceful slumber. Your eyes, heavy-lidded, gaze out at the fire, watching the way the orange flames curl lazily around the log, the way the embers glow beneath in deep red and gold. You feel the warmth drifting across your cheek in slow waves, the tiredness of the day dissolving like morning frost. The fire crackles softly, a gentle serenade to lull you into a dreamless sleep. You hear the distant sound of rain pattering against the thatched roof, a soothing melody that seems to match the rhythm of your heartbeat. The creak of the green timber of the longhouse's frame provides a gentle counterpoint, a reminder that you are safe and sheltered within these walls. Your breathing slows, becomes more measured, as you let the peacefulness of the moment wash over you. You feel the rough texture of the wooden bench beneath your back, the carved wooden arms worn smooth by the touch of countless hands. The soft whisper of the fire's flames is like a lullaby, a gentle chant that draws you deeper into the dreamless sleep. You notice the way the shadows cast by the fire seem to shift and dance across the walls, like dark, formless creatures that are barely there, yet somehow palpable. Your fingers loosen around the mug of warm broth that sits cooling on the edge of the bench, the ceramic bowl now empty save for a few sticky strands of honey. You taste the faint sweetness of the honey on your tongue, a reminder of the simple pleasures of life. The air is filled with the scent of pine resin, wafting from the room ahead, where the family's whale lamp casts a soft, golden glow. You feel your body relaxing, surrendering to the pull of sleep, the weightless sensation of drifting off into the unknown. The sounds of the village have grown distant now, muffled by the thatched roof and the thick walls of the longhouse. You are nowhere, floating in a sea of tranquility, the world outside receding into the distance. As you slip deeper into the darkness, you notice the soft, whispering voice of your host, a gentle hum of reassurance that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The voice is a comfort, a reminder that you are safe, that you are home. You let yourself drift, carried on the soft current of words, into the peaceful slumber that awaits.